Hey cookies, we got a topping guide for you here today with Kumiho Cookie, Mythras Cookie here to bring you all the details. So appreciate you tuning in. Flip me a like, smash the subscribe because we got a lot going on. Great ways to stay in touch on the channel. And down below in the details, you'll find the timestamps where we'll break down Kumiho Cookie. We'll give you the topping guide build. We'll go showcase Kumiho, and then we'll wrap things all up for you here today on today's episode. So appreciate you tuning in. As always, if you got a question or comment, let me know. I'd love to hear from you and get that feedback. On top of that, if you want some more action, feel free to hop on the Discord server, my fellow cookies. All right, so here's what we got going on. Kumiho Cookie is a charged cookie. This is a frontline cookie. Biggest thing with Kumiho is when we look at the skill here, we got Somersault. This thing is a 14-second cooldown. It transforms Kumiho Cookie into a cookie and transforms into a cookie and causes area damage to nearby enemies while charming them and reducing their defense. Afterward, fires a powerful Fox Spirit Flame up to 5 enemies near Kumiho Cookie and turns back into Marshmallow Fox. So pretty cool, huh? Now it's got single hit damage at 312%, charmed for 2 seconds, minus 20% defense for 8 seconds, and then damage bonus during transformation at 251%. So there's actually almost 2 builds for this cookie. I'll talk about the key one that I use. Obviously you can see it here, and then a separate one that you might like and people do like sometimes for PvP. So that moves us into the next portion, topping guide. So let's go ahead and check out today's toppings. So the big ones here with Kumiho Cookie that you want to be on are absolutely solid almond. But before we go in there and you want to do 5 solid almond, that's going to give you that massive damage resistance here at 5%. A couple of the key pieces to pay attention to that are always nice. We got really nice health build. Attack can be pretty decent. We got defense, and then obviously defense is flat here. We can certainly add defense. We got plenty of damage resistance, and then crit. A couple of the key things here, as I always like to mention, bonus effects. So main build is certainly going to be solid almond. I've definitely seen Syrian raspberry ones for damage builds that you can use a lot of times, and sometimes this will be done in PvP, so that's something to keep in mind. If you go damage build, you're going to want to be on the attack, you're going to want to be on the crit. Defense, everything else is always nice. Attack speed's nice, cooldown's nice. I've seen some cooldown builds too that can get a little crazy or interesting, but this is the main one that you do want to be on. So in this case, you're definitely going to want HP, you're going to want more damage resist, you're going to want the defense, you're going to want cooldown. Anything crit resist, debuff resist are always nice, and the attack almost as a secondary. So here we got crit percent, we got attack, and we got cooldown. So not bad. Crit percent, cooldown, attack speed. Again, if you're more on the attack side, we got debuff resist, cooldown, defense. This one's really nice in terms of what we have going on, but obviously we don't have like all the best stuff, but damage resist is certainly the best thing. But that's not a bad topping. Here we got crit resist, damage resist, debuff resist. This one's really nice. Very nice topping. Attack, damage resist, debuff resist. Again, additional damage resistance at 5.2. When we look at damage resist 1 to 6, that's pretty good, man. Very good. Good man and gals. And then crit, attack, cooldown. So very nice solid almonds that we have. Not the best, but certainly solid nonetheless. So that is the build that you want to be on. You want to be on the solid almonds. You want to do 5 of them. You got to go damage resist. We did give you an alternative build there with Syrian raspberry if you want to. We got some nice base stats here, and certainly a great way that you can build Kumiho Cookie, a very popular one, and was February's month cookie. So many of you probably got this cookie if you played then. So with that, let's go ahead and take this cookie on for a brawl in the street, or stroll in the street. I always like to go to 8 here. If you continue to watch my cookie cutter grinder stuff, you'll see we've made some very solid progression. So here we go. We got Kumiho Cookie as the Marshmallow Fox. I believe that's what they said. We'll do this run here so you can see how all the action happens. Charmed is pretty awesome. We'll see all this stuff. So there you go. There's a transform and a nice hit. here we go with the other skill. So now you get the charmed off. Oh, we'll see. There it went. And slow it slightly down a little bit here. So there's the spell. You can see the charmed effect. Oh, killed them before then. We'll slow her down a little bit more.
Witness the might of the seas.
Switch the fox. It's pretty heavy damage. Weakness. Boom. So there we have it. Kumiho, Fox, and a great portion to this team, and for PvE, and also always a decent choice for PvP. So let's go back and do a quick recap here for today's episode on our cookie and our cookie topping guide. So again, cookies, we talked about Kumiho Cookie as the charged cookie on the front line. We talked about our topping guide, which is the 5 solid almonds, and some of the additional substats that can certainly help Kumiho Cookie. Ultimately, every percentage counts, as we like to say, or sub percent, and talk about that build. We gave you a secondary build possibility that is certainly popular, again, as an option with Syrian raspberries as well. And we went through and showcased this awesome cookie for you here today. So one of my favorites, definitely in terms, has helped me progress this account here for our cookie cutter grinder, and so I have a lot of respect for Kumiho Cookie. With that, cookies, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate your attention. As always, hope you learned a few things. Flip me a like, smash subscribe, stay around for a while. We got a ton of stuff going on the channel. With that, questions or comments, love to hear from you as always, or feedback. And additionally, feel free to hop in the Discord server. Lots of great discussion going on in there. So cookies, until next time, you stay safe, you take care. We'll see you again soon. Mythras Cookie out.